Alright guys, what is up? We are doing a review on this beautiful 2021 Yamaha R3. Let's see, with 4,006 miles. It was at 4,000 like right when I left my house, so this thing is priority. I've had it for about a year now. Today we are going to be talking about if it is a good motorcycle. I say good in a very vague term because lots of people's opinions vary on motorcycles. But if you are into this sport bike kind of thing and you are just starting out or you want something small, for those of you who just want a quick to the point answer, this thing is amazing. So absolutely yes, this is a very good motorcycle. But for those of you who want more of an explanation, we'll get to it. Before we get started, this is a 2021 Yamaha R3. I'm doing this because I've had it for about a year now. Look at that thing. That thing's super cool. So I've had my fair share of riding on this thing. Not too much, but I ride it quite often. Before we get into this, I am 6'2", around 175, 185. Last time I weighed myself, I was 175. And it's been a while when I know I've gotten bigger because I eat a lot, so probably around 180, 185. That's a lot. Probably 180. And I'm 6'2". I'm a pretty tall guy. This thing fits me perfect. I love this, the way this thing rides, the way that it feels. It fits me perfect. My legs fit perfect into this little spot right here, and I'm not like super crunched up. I don't know if I just have short legs, but I'm not super crunched up. And look at that. She looks so, I love looking at my shadow. I don't know if I'm weird, but like looking at your shadow just makes you feel like a badass. But yeah, I fit on this thing perfect. I'm 6'2", 175, 180 pounds, somewhere around there. And I have no problem. I do not get uncomfortable. I sit up pretty straight on this thing. It's not like a super sport where you're like all curled up in there and lean forward. So it is a really comfortable ride. Some people say they're too tall for it at like my height, but I don't know. I don't feel crunched up. I'm super comfortable. I've never had wrist pain. I've never had ankle pain, legs, nothing. It's been pretty solid ride since I've had it. This is for like shorter riders. So if you are like not 6'2", if you are like shorter, I'll just say that. If you are shorter, this is the bike for you. It has a really low seat height. You can see my legs, like I got plenty of bend room. Look, I can go this far out and still touch. So you got plenty of leg room if you're shorter, but it's also not bad for if you're taller, in my opinion. I like it. Okay, so we talked about body position and the size of me, and I like it. So I think if it's perfect, the size of the bike. So it is a small bike, meaning it also has a smaller engine. It's only a 300cc. It's an R3, so the 300. For any of you who, are just getting into bikes, maybe. This thing is very small. It's not fast. I wouldn't say it's slow. Because when you're talking about a normal person, not a person that's already a biker, 100 miles an hour is fast. So this thing will easily go 110 with me on it, depending on how big you are. Obviously I'm pretty heavy, so this thing is super cool to tuck though. I actually love the feeling of this bike when you are tucked, just because the way they make the tank, you can literally just hugs you. See, like it just hugs you. I love the way it feels. So you just hug the tank with your stomach and legs and put your butt all the way back to the seat, or to the back of the seat, and this thing feels super comfortable and going super fast. It's not the most stable at high speeds because it's so light, but it's not bad. Like, you'll move around a little bit on a normal day, but when it's super windy, it's not the best idea to go too fast on this thing. The R3 can go on highways, and we'll do that here pretty soon. But man, this thing really it shines in towns. Like what I'm doing right now, it's in third gear, 5,000 RPM, 30. The brakes work. This thing is fun. You can rip this thing in towns and still be going pretty much the speed limit. A lot of people are always worried about them not being fast enough, but this thing's perfect for it, man. Like, it's not perfect for the highway, but you can cruise in 6th gear and be perfectly fine. 5th gear even, if you want to give it some. But I'll show y'all guys that here in a second. See, I'm in 4th gear, 9,000 RPM, already going 60. I don't know why these guys are going so slow on an entrance ramp. Now, I will have to say, tucking on the highway, I don't know if I grew at all, but it's a little bit cramped for someone that's 6'2". I'm pretty tall, so tucking like this, I mean, you can do it, but tucking is a little bit cramped. For someone who's, I'd say, over 6 feet. And then if you want to get on it, I'm going 85 already. Downshift to 5th, maybe even 4th. We'll just do 5th. And this is full pin. As you can see, you can get this thing going on the highway pretty comfortably. It gets blown around a little bit. I mean, it's a 300, that's what to expect. But you do have to time it a little bit more, just because it is a 300. But you can get things like that. Just gotta get over. So you do have to time it a little bit more, because you are on a 300. You can't just get up and go like those 600s do. But she goes, and you can have a little fun on this thing. Another thing is, when you get right next to these 18-wheelers, they will blow wind at you. And on these 300s, tucking is probably the smartest thing, because they will toss you around on these little things if you're right behind or next to a semi-truck. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, horsey. I didn't see you there. Man, I'm sad now. Alright, guys. That'll do it for the review on this amazing 2021 Yamaha R3. I don't know if y'all can see anything with that sun behind it. Anybody looking to buy this? So if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, put it down in the comments. I'll reply to all of them. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That'd be amazing. And if you like the video, I'll do stuff like this. I do just write outs. I do anything. Go look at my other videos, like the one on the screen, and the duckies back there. Quack. And yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. I know I'm not too great at this stuff, but I wanted to put it out there because I love this bike, and I want anyone looking at this bike to go ahead and buy it. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.